Bam. Beautiful. GG, well played. And with that, we are jumping into game 2 here of our tiebreaker match. Now, if you're watching the mainstream, let us know what happened. Let us know what happened in game 1, because we have Lambo getting into Roach play, going into Overlord speed. This looks like Lambo's going for a 3-base all-in. Okay, so 3-base all-in at Lambo. We have Overlord speed all the way, German taxi. I mean, it's fitting. It's fitting considering our player here, but is going for the German taxi. Is committing. Fire. Oh, but here we go. Yeah, here comes that German taxi again. Just what we did see the Overlord speed that was in production, of course, for Lambo. He cut works at 66, so this is a 3-base all-in. We aren't fully aware what happened in game 1, but let us know. Let us know what did occur. Let us know how that did transpire. As we do see Gabe setting up. Oh, he's playing mech. Jeez. He's been meching it up as well. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, the tanks are in position. Blue flame is on the way. Hellbats are secure. Gabe is setting up. But can he defend? Remember, the soup does lie. Lambo does have a much more inefficient army. Very supply inefficient as well. Is going to be pushing in. Is moving forward. Gabe is on the high ground. Tanks are a little bit far back, but they are sieging up. Hellbats, they hit a tank. Yeah, they hit a tank shots. Massive tank shots going off. Roaches are going down, and it looks like, yeah, Lambo doesn't have enough. Lambo, I don't think he has enough to break through. The tank line is solid. Yeah, solid tank line here. And Lambo is running out of steam, being punished by the Banshee. And Lambo, I mean, he has no follow-up behind this. He's still only on 64 workers. Gabe is on 81 SCVs plus mules. Jesus. Oh, and again, Lambo, how does he recover here? He's going for Swarmhost, going for Nidus from Swarmhost to try to bounce back. I mean, that is a much more efficient composition, but Gabe is counterattacking. Gabe, he should not take this line down. He's just going to counterattack. He's moving out, or potentially, at least being assertive on the map. We'll see if he does push. Otherwise, he can just chill. He's ahead when it comes to workers. He can get a 4th base, get a 5th base. We'll see how Gabe will respond. As so far, he's in a good position. Here we go. Lambo and HeRoMaRinE. Beautiful. Yeah, so far there's that Nidus into the main. A little bit ambitious there from Lambo. At the same time, Lings, they try to collapse on the main army. Oh, but so far, Gabe does kite back. Tanks are exposed, they're on the road. They need some support. They need that buffer. Yeah, here comes that Locust Wave, and Gabe, he does overextend. Oh, nice hot pickup. It does pull back. Again, Gabe, he does need those Hellbats. Those Cyclones, needs that kind of buffer for that army. Does pull away. More Swarmhosts on the way. Swarmhosts in production. I do still favor Gabe in this position, but Lambo has potential. If Gabe makes mistakes like that, if he does get too excited, if he does overextend, then Lambo can punish. Lambo, he can punish. So far, Gabe engaging with the main army, catching out some roaches. As Queens are moving out once again. Fun fact, Lambo, he has not made a drone since the initial all-in. He made one. He's on 67 drones, so he's still very committed and very much so staying on a very low drone count. But here comes that Locust Wave. Hellbats are ready, planetary as well, and you can see Locust Wave just melt. Ooh, doesn't get the tank. Hot pickup, very nice control. Gabe saves the tanks. And he doesn't quite get a Swarmhost, not yet. But again, Gabe, he's now maxing out. Remember, there was a time where he was down 40, 50 supply. Now he's even in army supply, which really means he's ahead. As you mentioned before, the army that Lambo is working with is very supply inefficient. And with that Lambo, he is struggling. He's trying to keep up, trying to hold on. Oh, the force suspend his Locust Wave. Takes down 2 Cyclones. Okay, he kites back nicely. Does kite back. We do have a Lurker switch on the horizon for Lambo. Interesting. Trying to switch into Lurkers. Gabe is pushing out. Only with a handful of tanks with mainly Battle Mech. Oh, nice Fungal though. Yeah, Fungal does connect. Oh, Biles as well. Does catch out some of the army. And as you can see, Lambo setting up another flank. Coming in with a Stormhost. Not bad. Lurker Save coming in, catching out those tanks. Getting 1, 2, almost 3 tanks. 4? Oh my god. Getting up to 4. Nice flank out of Gabe. Comes in from behind, takes down 2 Swarmhosts. From here, pulls away. And does pull away. And with that Gabe, with that Lambo, he's still not joining. He's still just now joining for the first time. We've got 2 drones on the way. Let's go. But again, still just a very low economy here. I mean, the Swarmhosts have been relatively efficient. He hasn't lost too many of them. Have gotten some damage. Meanwhile, Gabe, he will miss the Swarmhost. Engaging with the main army. Local save towards the left-hand side. Towards the 5th. Oof. And Gabe does take some miles to the face. But local save does not achieve much. Okay, this was worth it then. Gabe catching out more Roaches, more Ravagers. Lambo does get into the mineral line. And SCVs are going down. At the same time, Gabe pushing into the bases. But again, he doesn't really have much support here. He does overextend. And the Cyclones are going down. Oh, actually, no, never mind. He trades. Okay, does trade. Trades with the army. Locust Wave into the bases. Yeah, Lambo, he has no chill. So aggressive with the Swarmhost. Denies the 3rd. And supplies are falling for both players. Again, still just a really low economy for Lambo. He's pretty heavily reliant on these Swarmhosts. He's reliant. It's from here catching out some of the Lurkers as well. Again, they're still lacking some of those Hive upgrades. Gabe switching into almost mass Cyclone. And so far trading well for himself, catching out a Lurker. 1 Lurker does borrow. Oh, unscattered. Yeah, massive Swine Shots. Gabe gets caught out by the Lurker, does bring it down. Those are some brutal connections, some brutal hits. Behind this, Gabe still an 87 SCVs. Like, the economy here is terrifying for Gabe. He's had the economic lead almost the entire game, or at least since we started casting. Had that lead, had that edge. Oh, I'm getting caught out there. So much getting caught out. Alright, was once again the 3rd base is denied. Gabe denying the 5th base of Lambo. So again, Gabe can afford some of these trades more so than Lambo. As Lambo, he bleeds out more Hydras. Oh, the Swarmhost left idle. Oh no! Lambo, he does react a little bit too late. GG gets caught as Lambo, he will lose what was keeping him in the game, but also losing so many war workers. And with that, GG Gabe, he will take a 2-0 lead. Whew. Again, he will take that lead. We unfortunately missed out on game 1, but again, if you were able to tune into it, I would appreciate letting us know what happened in the first game. Here in game 2, we saw Gabe embracing mech, we saw Lambo attempting to go for a 3-base all-in off of 6-6 workers, and he just crashed into a brick wall. Gabe, he did an amazing job doing a Showtime impression, just defended it well against it. From there, took a lead. Lambo got desperate, his follow-up, Stormhost. I mean, what else could he do from that position? You know, he had to do something drastic. The Stormhost, they were doing well for themselves, I will say. Like, for the most part, he was able to escape with them. For the most part, he was able to get SCV damage and get some counter damage done with them, but not enough. Not as much as he was hoping, especially considering just how low economy he was. Again, he never got past 6-6 workers. Like, he never got past that. GG. GG, well played. With that, Gabe, he is 1 game away from claiming the series, 1 game away from making it into the global qualifiers. Up next, we have our next game. Up next, Last Fantasy. Oh, let's go. We've had a couple of games on Last Fantasy here on the qualifiers, but none on this stream. We've just been missing it, unfortunately. We've just been barely missing it every single time. Not this time, though. This time, we're there for it. Let's go. Also, a shout out to Rotterdam and States, again, for covering the mainstream. They're all over it, and here we go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Last Fantasy, we have the German Zerg player. We have the blue Zerg for Shopify Rebellion. It is Lambo. I was trying to line it up. He's up against the wall. The pressure is on. He's from Germany. Yo, is Indy alive? Like, he's not even swooshing. Is Indy okay? Oh, there we go. As spawning in the top side of Last Fantasy, we have the German Terran player, the red Terran representing Mouse. It is HeRoMaRinE. Big game, 1 game away from claiming the series. This does not feel like Indy, by the way. Indy does the swooshes. This is not Indy. I know my observers. This is Rotterdam? Who's observing? Like, I'm feeling uneasy just staring at the CC like this. There we go. Is Indy not observing? Yeah, he's not. Oh. So for those that are curious, Indy was observing yesterday, but not today. And see, I knew it immediately. I knew it instantly, Pappy, instantly. Ay. There we go. But I will adjust accordingly as well. I'm pretty sure it's Rotterdam, but hard to say. Hard to say. I just know it's not Indy. That I can say for certain. Maybe it's Mapu? Maybe it's Mapu. Observer, clean feed for now. Here we go. For now, though, we do have our hatch gas full standard over out of Lambo. Meanwhile, HeRoMaRinE, he will immediately scout. He will confirm the location of Lambo. Bearing in mind, of course, this is a 3-player spawn map. For the first time in a long time, 3-player spawn maps are back in the map pool rotation. I say 3-player spawn maps, just the one for now, but hopefully more in the future. And again, it's great to see it here in this series, and again, we've seen it a couple of extra times elsewhere as well, not too prevalently. This is typically the most vetoed map in the map pool, so I'm surprised that we're seeing it here and now. And from at least my brief experience on Last Fantasy, this does feel like a good map for mech, but oh my god, that is a 3-minute lair! Jesus! A very fast lair here by Lambo, and I'm sure the observer will notice soon. But that was a 3-minute lair timing. With this, we can go for a Link Queen Nidus all-in. We can go for Drop Lord play. We'll see if we do go for any additional gases, but this should just be Link Queen Nidus. No, there it is. Overlord speed, Drop Lord. So we're going for a Ling Drop Lord all-in, Link Queen Drop Lord all-in. We're loading up that taxi. We're sending it. Yeah, it's all or nothing for Lambo. Lambo, he is all in. And here we go. Would you see Gabe? He's currently unaware. We have 16 Lings in production. Again, it's all or nothing. One way or another, the game is about to end. Either he breaks Gabe or he dies trying. So far, Gabe is distracted. He's going to be distracted. He's going to be pulled away. Back at home, going for another Rax. Is that a 2-on-1? Okay. Extra Marines, early stim. But it does mean that we don't have any Hellions. Oh, limited Hellion production. It's Reactored Marine instead. Yeah, there's the add-on swap. He's going Reactored Marine, not Reactored Hellion. And that might just be game. I just don't know if there's going to be enough here for Gabe. Especially because he doesn't know. He still does not know. No bunkers. No bunkers. No setup. He only has 4 Hellions instead of what would be up to 8. Droplords get spotted. Okay, Gabe knows. Yeah, now he sees. Now he knows. Does spot the all-in, but is it too late? The boys are being pulled. He evacuates a natural. But that's why there are Droplords. He gets into the main. Yeah, straight into the main base. Boys are being pulled. Does get a decent surround. Hellions are doing what they can, and the Lings are falling. Oh, the SCVs, they trade well for themselves. Oh my god. the SCVs, they shut down all the Lings. Oh my god. And despite the lack of scouting, he completely shuts down the all-in. Oh no. Again, very nice worker control. Very nice worker micro. 10 SCVs go down, but Gabe is still up by 10 workers. Takes down the Droplords, takes down the Queens. GG gets called. The all-in fails, and Gabe, he will claim the series 3-0. He will be a part of the global qualifier. GG. Whew. GG, well played. Again, very nice worker micro out of Gabe to be able to pull it back, to be able to surround the Lings. The Lings, they did almost 0 damage. Sure, Gabe, he lost 10 SCVs, but only 10 work. That's fine. When your opponent's all in, we can afford to throw away some SCVs. We can totally afford to throw them away. Likewise, unfortunately, with that, Lambo, he will not be a part of the global qualifiers. Gabe was just all over that, did shut it down. GG, well played. And again, I'm just so impressed just because there was no scouting either. No scouting. I was concerned about the blind 2-1-1. I was concerned, but I should have had more faith. I should have had more faith. Even without a bunker as well. Like, again, like there was no preparation. Like, that was all off the cuff from Gabe. That was all off the cuff. That's crazy good. GG. GG, well played. As we are going to be setting up here. Assuming, hold on, is this? Yeah, GG well played, and with that, Gabe, he will get the 3-0. And I believe now we are getting ready for our next matchup. Now we have 1 series left. We have HeRoMaRinE versus Showtime, the final series of the broadcast. This is going to be not a best of 5, a best of 7. Best of 7 series is ahead of us here. Oh. Best of 7 qualifying match. I just realized my hair was unruly. Here we go. Qualifying match. And this is going to be a hard one to call. Like, on paper, part of me wants to say that HeRoMaRinE is favored here, but at the same time, we have seen Showtime pop off. Like, we've seen him pop off against these top players. I mean, he himself is one, of course. He's one of the best players, Protoss players in the world. So I'm expecting a back and forth. I'm not expecting a one-sided series, not whatsoever. I'm expecting, you know, a game 4, game 5, game 6, maybe game 7, maybe. We can go the distance. It's possible. For now, though, we are going to be going on a break. We're going to be going on a break here. The players are preparing. The players are connecting their vetoes, and we will soon be jumping into HeRoMaRinE versus Showtime as the final series of the broadcast. And that means the final series of the qualifiers, and that means we can soon get some sleep. Yeah, it's crazy. We're almost there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Oh my god. Again, I have not had more than 4 hours sleep, like consistently, like straight, like in intervals, more than 4 hours in like the past week. We've been casting so much StarCraft. It's almost 6 a.m. here in Australia, 6 a.m. We're almost there. Then we can go to bed and never wake up. It'll be amazing. But now that we're going on a break, we'll see you guys soon after said break. See you soon.